Hey guys, how's it going? Cedric Johnson here, and I sat down recently thinking about my love for anime and manga especially, and mostly Dragon Ball Z, along with Naruto and even Fairy Tail, yeah. But my favorite has always been Dragon Ball Z. Not sure why, probably 30% nostalgia factor, 70% best anime factor, and yeah, it is the best anime. Don't question it, dude. Just go with it. As much as you want to say Naruto, Dragon Ball Z for life. But anyway, when I was thinking about the series, I thought of a lot of random facts that I knew about it. Which, maybe I can do a new series that I'm doing right now, so it's not really maybe, it is. I'm going to be doing a new series called Random Useless Knowledge, because, trust me, I'm full of it. So full of it, my eyes are brown. Kidding, they're blue. Which brings me to the first fact, that people with blue eyes can naturally see better in the dark than people with brown eyes. Or not brown eyes, but non-blue eyes. So, what does that have to do with Dragon Ball Z and anime? Well, random useless knowledge Dragon Ball Z edition, I guess. So here it is. 10 facts about Dragon Ball Z. Number 10 is that Trunks and Goten can go... There's a motorcycle driving by. Perfect. Anyway, number 10 is that Trunks and Goten can go Super Saiyan at such a young age. It is because when they were born, Goku and Vegeta were all able to transform into Super Saiyan. Now, I know you might be saying that fact makes no sense because in the history of Trunks special, Trunks wasn't able to go Super Saiyan until after Gohan died. Well, fact number 9 might clear that up. So number 9 is that in the history of Trunks movie, Trunks wasn't able to turn Super Saiyan until after Gohan died by the hands of 17 and 18. Well, in the manga version, which came first, Trunks was already able to go into Super Saiyan and didn't even transform when Gohan died. Which I see why they changed that for the anime version, for, dramatic effect and all. But, I'm just saying, manga comes first, people. Facts are facts. Number 7 is about a game. The first Dragon Ball game, Z, was released in 1988, and many of the data was changed from the look of Goku, to the name of the Kamehameha, to the look of Roshi, to a lot of things, and it was supposed to be extremely hard. So, yeah, that game doesn't even sound like a Dragon Ball Z game. So, let's just say it's not, and a car's driving by. Man, this is difficult. You think living out in the middle of nowhere there'd be no cars, but hey, there is. Number 6 is also about a game, which is the Budokai series, and its music. First fans who bought the HD collection of the Budokai games were mightily disappointed by the Tenkaichi soundtrack that was replaced of the Budokai soundtrack. That's because the maker of the music of those games had some heavy inspiration from some good music of the time. Yeah, copyright infringement. Number 5 is short and sweet. Bardock was the first Super Saiyan. There. Number 4. Number 4 is not actually much of a shock, but I really like this one for some reason. The Dragon Ball Z game, Budokai Tenkaichi, in the Japanese version is called Sparking, as a reference to the theme song where it goes, Sparking! Well, Budokai Tenkaichi, the name of that doesn't even make sense. Because in the Japanese version, or it's not even in the Japanese version, but the world tournament in the anime and the manga is actually called Tenkaichi Budokai, not Budokai Tenkaichi. So that's kind of backwards, which is kind of dumb. Should have just kept it Sparking. Number 3 is that the movie that came with Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast is not the original movie. It's actually a shortened, reanimated version. And why it wasn't dubbed, I'm not completely sure. They had the game dubbed, but not the movie. So, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Number 2 is that Goku used to tell someone... No. We're on number 3. Number 3 is that Goku used to tell if someone was a boy or girl by touching their crotch. And he used Bulmos as a pillow once. I'm sorry, Vegeta. Number 3 is that Raccoon from the Ginyu Force used to be a ballerina, according to the Super Saiyan Daizensu strategy guide, which was an old game, an old RPG Dragon Ball Z game. And that's kind of explains a little bit when you watch the anime or read the manga, how he's doing those weird, like, leg lift things and stuff. So, now we're on number 1. Number 1 is a good one. This fact is so mind-blowing and leaves so much possibility for this series to go onward that there's nothing else to say. So let's get on with the fact. The Dragon Ball Z universe, there's not just one, but there are 7, each of which having their own gods, stated by Bills, which is the main antagonist, and Battle of Gods. So yeah, Dragon Ball Z, 7 universes, having their own gods. New Dragon Ball Z movie coming out in 2015, supposed to be a direct sequel to the Battle of Gods. Also stated to be a War of the Gods. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyway, have a good day, guys. Hope you enjoyed this 10 useless knowledge facts about Dragon Ball Z. Some of which are not useless. You can slam them down on your friends, shove it in their face that you know more than them about Dragon Ball Z, and they're probably going to be like, hey, who cares? You don't have friends. Anyway, have a good day, guys. Hope you enjoy this. See ya later.